Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Mets and the Cleveland Indians. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Joe Koo. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder, number 65.
And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. So stepping in, Ketel Marte. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Lays off 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Fouled straight back. Runners on first with one down. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Misses, ball two. Runner at first here, one man out. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Hit hard up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Here's the third baseman, David Wright.
Third baseman, number 5.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Very weakly on the ground. A play at the plate. The tag, and they got him coming back to third. Here's Kendrys Morales. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. In there for strike one, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball, the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
Looking to minimize the damage here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is under it, and that's the third out. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Michael Brantley.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
Conforto arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Fielder,
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Tolles. And he takes ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Ready now, Yulieski Gurriel. Man at first for him following the one-out single. In there, strike one. Runners on first with one down. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Getting a few steps off of second there. Now the pitch. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 1-2, here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Seager in foul ground. And he makes the catch for the second out. So striding in, Justin Turner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Batting ninth, catcher.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to short. Gonzalez is up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Koo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Right fielder, Yasiel.
And a ball 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
He just took a fastball right down the middle. 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch, because you don't take that unless you are.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Choo has a read on it. 1 away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. The average coming in just shy of 200. So maybe a hit or two in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark. Hit down the line at first. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. In there, 1-2 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. A little tapper. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Stepping into the box, Ronnie Chisenhall, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Baseman, Kyle Seager.
Swing and a liner. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. He reached on a single in his first try. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gonzalez for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. At the plate, David Wright. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he got away with one right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Digging in, Phil Gosselin. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Phil Gosselin.
Hit hard towards center, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the 3rd. He hit the corner and tries for 3rd, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a liner. Thought twice about the plate, but he'll go to first. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will be fouled away.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So digging in now, Yulieski Gurriel. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate. Runners on the move for second. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's running again. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And that'll miss for ball 4 as this one gets away. Throw goes to third. Throw won't get him.
Ready for another chance?
Now batting,
Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first as they get the double play to get him. Striding in once again, Kendrys Morales. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Kendrys
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Turner ranging into the outfield. Makes the play, 1 away. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Ready on 1 and 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
up next for the Mets. Center fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Turner has got it, and the side is retired. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, number 66.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Yasiel Puig is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Marwin Gonzalez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. On the ground to the right side. Throw gets him at first, and I'll tell you what, they don't come much better than what you saw right there. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gap. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch. That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Joe Koo.
Koo.
He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The batter, number 4.
Ready once again, Ketel Marte. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to find real estate and fall in for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. Digging in and looking for more.
The first
Kyle Seager, 2 base hits, both
Seager.
singles to this point. Lifted the other way to left center. Cole is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now. Michael Conforto. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Standing in, Lonnie Chisenhall. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Designated hitter, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first is Chisenhall. He'll head for second now. The relay, and he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Phil Gosselin. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? A quick out number 1. Here's Michael Brantley. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Heading out towards shallow right. Koo is there, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? David Wright. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Another 0-2 home. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's Kendrys Morales. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kendrys Morales.
Ball 1. Hit hard to the right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 13.
Digging in to try it again. Asdrubal Cabrera. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Pulled toward right center field. Puig's got a read on it. And that's the third out. Ready once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Baseman, Yulieski Gurriel.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Conforto is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
66.
Ready for another shot now. Yasiel Puig, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And another foul ball. Now a fastball swung on and missed. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. No hits
Leading
in
off
2
with the
trips
Mets,
to the plate for him
center
in the
fielder,
ball game.
Shin-Soo Choo.
This one is launched. Look at this. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. Coming to the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Got him reaching there as this is fouled off to the right, and it's 1-1.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first.
Right fielder, Joe Koo.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Joe Koo comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit hard on the ground to first, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Tapped down the line, but that one rolls foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The first baseman
From the stretch.
Seager.
A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Chopped weakly up the first base line. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Marwin
Popped high in the air. Severino just to the right of the mound, but it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And there's 1 away now.
batting. Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. The 1-0 now to Gomes. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this. Hey, one thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
In there, and it's full 3-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and there are 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Ronnie Chisenhall. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Striding in, Michael Conforto. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Michael Conforto.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And here's a slider that's no Nowhere close, and it's one out, nobody on. Swing and a miss for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gurriel is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The batter.
Here's Kendrys Morales. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Morales.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here he comes again. 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing, following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
The shortstop, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Brian
Your
Shaw
attention, please.
takes over here with the
Now
runner at
pitching for
first
the
and
Indians,
2 gone in the inning.
Number 27.
Asdrubal
Brian
Cabrera
Shaw.
is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Striding in once again, Phil Gosselin.
Leading off with
He'll
a
get
try.
things started now in the bottom
Second
of inning
baseman.
number 8.
Phil Gosselin.
Hit sharply on the ground. Cabrera's up with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Left
Here's
fielder
Michael
number
Brantley,
23.
who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that misses ball 1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Line drive to left. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a looper to left. Conforto will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in, Yulieski Gurriel. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Shin-Soo Choo. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Waiting out at his toes. 1 away. Now at the plate.
Catcher Travis d'Arnaud.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Digging in now, Joe Koo. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Gurriel is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And this one's in the dirt. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-2 home. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Justin Turner. He'll start things out needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 10.
Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Koo has it in his tracks. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Turned on down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he went the distance in this one, gave the bullpen a day off, and allowed only 2 runs to come across the score. You'll take that every day of the week, so he has to feel real good about what he accomplished here.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For Cleveland, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.
MLB Network has baseball from the Emerald State, Safeco Field in Seattle. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017
number 23
between the Cleveland Indians and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Sharp ground ball to third. Freeman is up with it. A quick out, number one. Coming to the plate now, Phil Gosselin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he takes ball one. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Here it comes on 1-1. This is in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Taylor. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Ball one. 2 out, nobody on. 2-0.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Called strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working.
And we'll have to leave it there. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
Leading off for the Mariners, center fielder Ben Gamble.
And a foul tip held onto here at strike one.
One strike.
Here it comes. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
So digging in now, Chris Taylor. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball to the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 4 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Second baseman
Jed Jerko comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. High and away, not close. 3-0. Trevor Story would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Trevor Story is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A called strike over the outside corner. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Back up the middle. Jerko has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And a ball, 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Settling in now, Ronnie Chisenhall. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. Into the box, number 4. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Taylor is there, makes the catch, and the... Here's Jay Bruce now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Nope. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting 8th, catcher.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Adam Lind. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley's after it. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Flipped out the other way toward short. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. He reached on a single in his first try. None out, runners at first and second. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Up high, 2-1 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Chisenhall has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. One away.
Right.
Bryce Harper is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Brantley is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Striding into the box,
The batter, number
Jed
3.
Jerko, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yan Gomes.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
The left
Striding in once again, Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses inside. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second. So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
A fastball that finds the outside corner. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. Story will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Digging in for his second at bat, Phil Gosselin. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Gosselin.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gamble is in pursuit. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance. Marwin Gonzalez. First time up, he went down looking. In there for strike 1. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored. A wild pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Harper is under it, and he makes. So striding forward now, Freddie Freeman. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. No problem here. 1 away. Stepping into the box, Trevor Story. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Jay Bruce. First pitch of the at-bat. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1, 2, 3 inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Story into shallow left. One down. Late Yasiel Puig. He singled his last time up. And that's in there for strike one.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out. Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
And Bruce has got this one 2 away now.
Now batting,
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. In now, Mike Zunino. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Catcher, number 3, Mike.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Ball one.
That's down.
1-1. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Payoff pitch home to Zunino. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Here's Adam Lind. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Puig on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Gamble.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Grounded up the first baseline. Chisenhall's got it, and he'll step on the bag. Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Hit on the ground toward the left. Freeman's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
So stepping in, number 4. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball rolls softly to second. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. First pitch of the at-bat. Yan Gomes comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And now they've got him picked off. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Bruce will make the catch, and the inning is. Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Left fielder.
Hit in the air to right field. On the move is Puig. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Bryce Harper now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Digging in, Jed Jerko. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Jed Jerko.
To short, hit hard. Right to Gonzalez. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Michael Brantley.
Left fielder Michael
into the windup
Brantley.
And the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Designated hitter Phil
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Phil Gosselin is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Digging in once again, Marwin
9,
Gonzalez.
shortstop.
He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Gamble ranging back at the track, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Justin Turner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Splitter taken here, 2-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harper going back. He's there to track it down, and that. Ready for another chance? Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Freddie Freeman.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Brantley on the move. He's there and records the first out. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Here's Jay Bruce now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Gonzalez for 1. Relay to first in time. Striding in once again, Yasiel Puig. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Right fielder number 66.
Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Digging in to try it again, Lonnie Chisenhall. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First things first, here's a throw over. Low with the splitter, ball 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. This is on the ground over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping up to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. Bernardo. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit. Pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Ready for another shot now. Number 4. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Popped up. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only 1 gone. Yan Gomes is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Jerko will take this one, and that's out number 2. Ready once again, Michael Brantley, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least 1 more hitter. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Outside, 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Adam Lind is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
0-1.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. And that will bring up Ben Gamble. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Cody Allen comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out.
Number 37.
First offering on its way. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out. Digging in, Chris Taylor. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Here's a line drive, and he's given them the lead, and maybe more than that. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. Now a 5-3 game. Stepping in, Bryce Harper. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Brantley is under it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. At the plate, Jed Jerko. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig is there, and he'll make the catch to return. Standing in, Phil Gosselin. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Under it now, Jerko for the first out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Turner.
Justin Turner is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And Jerko will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Freddie Freeman.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing your 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
This will be run down out there in the alley. A nice play by the center fielder for the first out.
Shortstop.
So striding in, Trevor Story. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Foul tip into the catcher's glove.
0-1.
Strike 1. Pitch on the way. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Here's Jay Bruce now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Bruce.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more. Yasiel Puig. Oliver Perez. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 1 down. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. This one's flared out toward left. Taylor moving in, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate. Eugenio Suarez. He comes to the plate. Nick Vincent. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as the left-hander's begun to get loose. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 4. Mark Zipchinski.
Now pitching for the Mariners.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out. And the Mariners will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Cleveland Indians. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Mookie Betts started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
So the mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. First pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball that time, not even close. He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the ground to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Carlos Correa. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Number 4 will get there, and he puts it away to. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Indians, number 23, left fielder Michael Brantley.
Called strike over the outside corner. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are. But all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win 1 game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club.
Phil Gosselin swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Now a bunt attempt here. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. First pitch coming. Here it is. Marwin Gonzalez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Batting fourth.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. In there, a base hit. The relay, and he's safe. At the plate, Yasiel Puig. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And there's a base hit, and the Tribe are going to strike first in this one. It's 1-0. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Correa is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Yonder Alonso. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. In there, strike 1. And there's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The left fielder, number 22.
Josh Reddick is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch off the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The next 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And another foul ball. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off so he gets something he wants to hit.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And he struck him out. So Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Betts has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in, number 4. Hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. On the ground up the middle. To his left, Correa. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Maben is over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now to the plate, Evan Gattis. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
From the stretch.
Ryan
High pop-up. Chisenhall is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Standing in, Cameron Maben. He comes into play with the batting average in the respectable 270s. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mookie Betts.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swung on and missed, and that's the final. Ready for another chance? Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Line hard to center field. Maben is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Phil Gosselin. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Smoke toward the hole, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Marwin Gonzalez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Misses, ball two. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he is out on the tag. On to Alonso. It's a double play. Striding in once again, Jason Kipnis. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Digging in to try it again. Yonder Alonso comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
So stepping in, Nolan Arenado, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Turner's got it. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him. So stepping in, Justin Turner, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
66.
Coming to the plate now, Yasiel Puig. He singled his last time up. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. Under it is Alonso, 2 away now. Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. At the plate, Josh Reddick. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. In there, and it's 0-1.
Man, he's really putting on a front. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
2-1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. To 2-2 now. Hit in the air out to left. Brantley is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Evan Gattis now standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
But right at the shortstop for the second out. So striding in, Brian McCann comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw in time. Into the box now, Lonnie Chisenhall. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Baseman.
Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike one. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 4.
Number 4 is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Not close. It's 2-0. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 0 for 1. For him here in this one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runner goes. Pitches high. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Keuchel pauses. 1-2 on its way. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Outside in a full count, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a fastball. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cameron Maybin. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
The batter, right fielder
Mookie Betts comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Center fielder giving chase. 2 gone. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Swing and a liner. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Puig looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa. A hit in 2 tries so far. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Yonder Alonso.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3. And that's digging in once again. Phil Gosselin. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Designated hitter. Phil.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to short. Correa is there. And a rather easy first out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Gonzalez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Now here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. 2 down. Striding in once again, Justin Turner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Right side hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single. So with 2 out here, Yasiel Puig gets a chance to bat this inning.
Right fielder number 66.
Ready once again, Yasiel Puig. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some things.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Nolan Arenado.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Ready for another chance? Evan Gattis.
Evan Gattis.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And this is fouled back and out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
You froze him on the fastball there. Evan Gattis goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, this is one of those situations you don't want him to put a ball in the air.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. In the air to right center. Puig's got a read on it. 2 gone. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Digging in to try it again, Eugenio Suarez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Eugenio Suarez.
And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lonnie Chisenhall. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Down and away, ball 1. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. 1 run, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in now number 4. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So stepping in, Yan Gomes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far, and that misses, ball 1.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
Into the box, Michael Brantley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-2 game. Will Harris takes over pitching duties, looking to get that. Yulieski Gurriel will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 97, Yulieski.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 0-2 home. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one. Digging.
Leading off for Houston, second baseman Jason Kipnis.
And a new pitcher is summoned from the bullpen, as it'll be the left-hander Boone Logan that gets the call. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. He's got it 1 away. So striding forward now, Carlos Correa is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Tough slider there as he grounds it foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. Puig is right there as he takes it for the second out. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Puig on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Justin Turner. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Yasiel Puig. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In there at the knees, strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Nip the corner, 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time. Stepping up now, Nolan Arenado. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Liner towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Evan Gaddis now standing in. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Chisenhall. Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top level arm like this.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Cut fastball, and it's by him, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Striding in. Number 4. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Andrew Toles will come on now and pinch run here. In there, 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are...
And he's into... second safely. 1 out and a runner on second base. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Correa ranging into the outfield, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Astros will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. The big bat tonight for the Astros belonged to this man, Brian McCann. Can't ask for much more. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For Cleveland, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.